All eyes on one man in wonderful form. Can he add to his goal-scoring haul today on EA TV? Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Club Brugge up against Benfica.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Cheers. Good luck.
And a look at the starting 11 for Club Brugge.
Well, when you're playing a 3-5-2 formation, the position of the wing-backs is key. If they drop too deep, you can't dominate possession, and if they play too high, you leave the centre-backs exposed. They have to get the balance right.
And this is how the starting 11 looks for Benfica. Rafa starts with Pedro out wide, and so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. And they kick off here. That'll be a Benfica ball. Really good challenge. Getting forward. That's not a bad ball. Just couldn't capitalise there. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, what a start he's had to the season. He looks so sharp at the moment, and his finishing has been lethal. There's every chance he'll add to his tally today.
Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Wijndal. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, what a stop that was. And he's fired over the corner. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Naby Keita. Buchanan. And the emphasis is on creativity, but they dealt with the threat posed. Well, no stopping him. And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. That's well blocked. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Really good interception. Daka. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will they profit from this situation? Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Real chance! Well, it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
Van Aken. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. Stuart, an opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Tejon Buchanan. Odoi. Buchanan. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Well, some referees might have reached for the yellow card, but not this one.
Yeah, another foul, and he will get a yellow card, that's for sure.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the play.
So back underway here into the second half. Tries to attack using width. Gives it a go. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Marusic. In possession, Belotti. Renato Sanchez. An effective challenge. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Simple save, really.
Well, as you can see from those stats, they're just not creating enough. They need to play at a quicker tempo, get the ball into the danger area and get more players in the box. Make the opposition have to defend it.
Well, now on the ball, can they add a bit of danger to the mix? Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Belotti, well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot. And now a chance for them to take the lead here. This to put them back in front. In it goes! A well-taken penalty.
Well, let's look at this again, and it's always a risky penalty. When it comes off, it looks great. If it's saved, you look foolish. On this occasion, it's a great penalty.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Could be a chance to break here. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. And Renato Sanchez with it now. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. 20 minutes to go. How can he take them on and beat them? And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And that's gone out of play for a Benfica throw. Renato Sanchez. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
And a chance to whip it in here. Will he finish? Couldn't quite hang on. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Has eyes for goal. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Who can they pick out? Well, not cleared away completely. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. A good and fair challenge. And space for them here on the flank. Oh, managing to beat him. Must be. And a goal! Using his head in more ways than one to help the cause.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.